I wanted to discuss something fairly disappointing. As I'm sure many people know by now, because it has become pretty big news. MAC paired with two designer sisters who design under a label known as Rodarte, and they have come out with a collection that was inspired on the sisters' road trip through the border of, I believe, Texas, and they wound up in Ciudad Juarez. Now, I am not Mexican. I do not have a drop of Mexican blood running in my veins. And I can honestly say that this collection was extremely offensive. The names of many of the products that were released were tasteless and just very... There was no real concern given to what the people of Mexico and of this city might feel. So, for a little bit of history, for those of you that are not familiar with Mexico, you may or may not know of Ciudad Juarez. It's a little border town south of El Paso, Texas, and it is the most dangerous place in the world to be a woman. There are rapes and murders, and it has become such a regular thing that even the police officials do nothing about it. These girls are raped, tortured, dismembered. And it has got to the point that instead of people trying to do something to change it, it has become almost entirely ignored. And as much as we could say that it was a good thing that these two sisters wanted to bring recognition to the city, that was never their intention. I believe as of this morning, MAC has stated that they will redo the model and the image that they are using to promote the collection. They are changing the names of the products. And because of all the issue, first it was $100,000. Then it was $200,000. And now MAC is saying that they are going to donate 100% of the profit, I believe, or the proceeds, I don't know what the difference is, of the worldwide sales of this collection to efforts to help Ciudad Juarez. This is only my opinion now, but I honestly believe that the people, whoever runs this thing with MAC, they kind of know that they screwed up. There are many people that have been asking for this collection to be completely scrapped and not even come out at all. There has been an apology issued both from MAC and from these two sisters. Now, from what I have gathered watching my videos and doing my research, is that MAC cannot just prevent the collection from coming out because they have a contract with these sisters. Which makes me wonder if even the sisters have apparently made a public apology, why would they not understand the need to remove this collection entirely. As much as they are saying that all the proceeds will go to help people in Ciudad Juárez, I don't think that's a good enough way to make things better. MAC is now covering up, and they are still surely going to make money from this collection. I cannot imagine that if they did not want to take the collection down, that they would find a way to take the collection down because of the apparent apologies and upset given by both MAC and these sisters. But it's still coming out. I do not believe that what they are saying is 100% truthful. I do not believe that 100% of these proceeds will go directly to the people of Ciudad Juárez. And I believe that even if that is the case, there are much better ways of making a difference. I'm going to leave a link in the bottom bar. If you don't speak Spanish, if you go to Google Translator, like translate.google.com, and in the little box where you put in your text, you type in the URL, it should translate it into the language that you speak. So, be that English, be that French, be whatever your language is, you should be able to take a look at this site. It's called Casa Amiga, and this is a type of a rape shelter, an education program that is based in Chihuahua, which is the state in which you will find Ciudad Juárez. And this is a charity that is working to make a difference. And I honestly feel that instead of buying something from this collection, which honestly I think most of the colors are not that pretty anyways, I would ask that if you would still like to make a difference, don't go out and buy a lipstick just because you know it will be going to Ciudad Juárez. You can make a difference by donating directly to the cause. This way we're not supporting MAC's decision to keep this collection. Whether or not the money goes to Juárez, MAC needs to understand that it was disrespectful, not only to the Mexican people, but to people in general. It's tasteless. The Rodarte sisters, gathering inspiration from other people's suffering, is not art. It's tasteless. It's hurtful, and it's disrespectful. And this goes to both MAC and the Rodarte sisters. I will not support you. This was a mistake, and you must learn that this is not acceptable. I'm not saying boycott MAC, but I am asking you to look within yourself and decide if it is really something that you feel is worth it. If there's something from this collection that you really feel you need to have, go ahead and get it. At least it's going to a good cause. I would like to see this collection have record low sales, because then maybe MAC will realize that not only are we upset, we are the ones that you need to please, because we are the ones buying your products. And if you are going to be offensive and disrespectful and rude to so many people, you're not going to keep in business much longer. Alright, well, that's my 2 cents. I'll see you in another video. Ciao.